Hello everyone, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. For tonight's channeling, we're going to do messages and then go into the Q&A. So, all right, I guess. I don't think they had a date on it before. August 1st, they're going to get rid of Hangouts. Well, I got maybe they did before. I don't know. I got a backup. Maybe we'll start playing around with that. So, all right, much love, everyone. Here we go. Greetings, this is Archangel Michael. Many energies are going to an expiration date of meaning the old timeline expirations. And some of you are probably feeling it. You will definitely start to feel it in the next few months. You're probably already getting an indication of it, of your technology changes, but also the vibrations and the vibrations of emotions and how people think are shifting. So this will come in more into a broader sense over time. Some of you might, yes, your September is a key date, a key feature of switching dimensions. You could say shifting timelines, also adding more dimensional energies to change. So blessings to you all. Beings. We are Anunnaki. Your ancient artifacts, your Ark of the Covenant, and other pieces of your history are Anunnaki influenced. It is many species in one, you can say, especially your Ark of your Covenant. But there are other temples on your planet that most of them have been buried that have the same powers as your lost Ark. These are Atlantean energies that were not fully buried. Of course, there's very other connections to them, but a symbol within a symbol can activate it easily. And there are codes to unlocking them. Your crystal skulls also have a great amount of knowledge with them, as you know. That can be activated and usually for the positive, but crystal skulls are also of keys to further knowledge. Blessings to you all. Greetings, we have the Elohim. Realize many do have their questions, or the Anunnaki say what they needed to say, but we are here to assist you with your questions whenever you are ready. Blessings.
Blessings, greetings. First, we have Michelle.
Thanks so much, Bobby. Hi, Elohim.
Greetings.
So, it may be no surprise to you that I'm living with maybe a person also in our tribe. Bikina, Desculpa. I'm curious because I'm having a really interesting rest show, as it were, of pointers and loud clanging signs of don't do this or pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the key features about the person I moved in with is she is a walk-in.
Mm-hmm.
And she, without permission, without asking,
Mm-hmm.
does whatever the S she wants all the time. And so I'm like constantly getting activated. And it's a lot. It's too much for my body. But also, she legitimately does not honor the idea of free will. And I want to know what is up with her, and if I am wrong and I'm supposed to like suck it up and think that's okay, or why am I having such a strong reaction to but free will?
Well, yes, this is called your new normal, you can say. But many are not identifying the walk-ins. But for you to see it, you're shedding light on it. So I believe to continue, and you're in the right. But as you can see how difficult it is to be in that position of free will. So this is a more, self versus self being that wants to control you, as you can probably see.
Yes. So is it correct as a human being for me, which I have told her, I'm like, I have like used my throat chakra and said, you do not respect people's free will, and that is not okay. And it's just like my whole body is saying no. So I don't know, like she's like, but I have permission. I'm like, but what? She's like, but the High Council, the Arcturian High Council. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Yes, I understand.
The Arcturian High Council, we have free will. So anyway, I don't know if I'm like mistaken and I'm here to learn a lesson of submissive, or I am being shown exactly the right thing to say, hey, everybody, pay attention.
Yes, you're kind of ringing the bell. You're brought to the situation for your own awakening to show how powerful you are to empower yourself too. As you know, it's very difficult, it's hard for everyone, but this is what's happening to the planet itself. Beings like that are enforcing their ideas on your world at a constant. You're just dealing with one.
Right.
There are thousands more.
Yes. And are they allowed to? Are they going against our
Yes, they are. They're going
structure?
That's
I don't feel like I thought when I met her that she was a light person, and I know she's a higher dimensional person or being or whatever unicorn she is. But
yeah. But not a higher dimensional one that only cares about their own selves.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm not wrong about that. Thank you. I really just needed to hear that, because it feels like she has a very specific agenda and she does not bend. Okay. And yeah. Okay.
She's trying to get into your mind, as you can see.
Yes. But I'm not having any of it. I'm a bounce. So, okay, now I will quit the Michelle show, and I will just ask if you guys have a message for me. That would be great.
Well, this was brought to you to also improve your abilities. Realize you're always going through some kind of situation, but this is also to spark your abilities and see what uncovering yourself, bring in more. And this is kind of a battle that you're kind of looking for in some ways, if it is very aggravating. But
yeah, it's also super enticing and fun. And chaotic, like I like it,
Exactly. It shows that you're not here for no reason.
Yeah.
You're showing that you always have been. Everybody's here for a reason. It's just not always. You're in a boxing match, basically.
Yeah, I wonder if she comprehends. Like, I've been trying to do wards and stuff, so she cannot sneaky spy on me constantly and be up my energy ass all the time.
She at that frequency isn't always aware of what she is doing, but yes, she is trying to rid of your energies and control you, as you can see. So you can take this type of mindset from her to any major corporation too.
Yeah.
Or Walmart's or anything like that.
For sure.
So yes, you're seeing the mixtures of of this Arcturian race, obviously you can see is not the most positive. Of course, they see themselves as positive.
They think they're amazing and flawless. I'm like, hello, all races need balance. So there's dark and light. You don't win the game, and Pleiadians are not lesser than you.
Exactly. So look at this as a blessing in disguise, as you know.
Yeah,
it's a window. Fun. It's a window into the real world, and more of those windows are going to be open for us.
So, are we going to have a mass like? They just keep stealing souls, is what it looks like from my vantage point. They're just like walking in, they're braiding, and they're like, "Peace out. It's time to ascend a planet." But it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel light. Something's wrong about it. Something's off.
There are reptilians doing. There are other various beings doing the same thing. Because they want to control the narrative. They want to control its ascension, or slow it down, or stop it altogether.
So, what am I to do? What is my best?
Just do what you're doing, and eventually you'll get tired, and it most likely will go away. Either physically or the soul will exit, and the other one will return.
Oh, rude.
Yes, it is. Valid is breaking. Well, this is part of the ascension, you can say too.
Okay. All right. I bid you much love, and I do.
Blessings.
Good night. Thanks, Bobby.
Yes.
Sure. Next, we have Humberto.
Hello there.
Yes, greetings to you.
Hello. My first question is, in what time frame do you see me and Caroline being in a relationship, if you even do see us together?
One moment. Do you have already a conversation with this person?
Oh yeah, we spend like a whole week together, sort of. And
it is up to you. It is all free will. There's there's no real timeline for that. I mean, it's up to you. You create your future as you connect.
Okay.
So that's up to you.
Okay.
Be yourself. That's what we recommend.
All right. Question number 2. Can you explain what that gut feeling she says she has about me? She says it's hard to put into words, and it's why she wants to stay friends, or something like that.
She just she wants to get to know you better, kind of feel. It's her spirit guides basically to, the more she knows you, the more she'll feel open to you. So patience is key to all of this. That's what's going on there.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Yes. Blessings to you.
Blessings to you too.
And up next, we have Liz.
Yes, greetings. Is she there?
Hello.
There she is. Yes. Yes.
Can you please give us an update to what's going on right now? Politics in the world and the G20.
Yeah, there's a lot of serpent energies around around your Iran. A lot of Syrians are actually trying to start a war because they feel like your Earth is not ready for ascension. Of course, it's always been ascending since it's been created. But some aliens want to control the thought patterns of society, and some, not all. This is not all Syrians, just some. They are part of your cabal energies. But realize the less war you have, the more peace, obviously, you'll run into. So your Democrat energies most likely will not win any elections, at least your major one coming up. It's unlikely. But also humans are going to still be denial of their direction. There's going to be those that are bringing a lot of hate through your media are going to continue to do so. And they're going to just be as wild as they can until they run out of breath from what we are seeing.
Yeah, well, can only hold our breath for about maximum like 4.5 minutes.
Yes, they're going to
Just a joke.
they're going to keep rattling everyone's cage until they run out of ideas, basically.
Yes, yes.
Your alien
Good.
intervention is getting stronger here because the old ideas are dying out.
Yes.
So it's little bits here and there. They're going to come in, laughed at, because the mind is thinking it's all crazy. They have to laugh at it because they can't comprehend it.
Mhm.
So it's all they can do.
It must be really hard for aliens to understand the humans.
Yes.
So, okay. So we are about to sell one of our houses and to buy another house. Do you see anything coming out of this? Like, is the right track for this first buyer?
I feel like it'd be a couple months for you to actually make a sale of that. From what we are seeing, it won't be instant, but then again, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it will be some time.
Yeah, it actually take about a month to close the sale.
Yes,
Start today, it takes a month.
a month or two.
A month or two, yeah.
It's open. It's not any direct time, but you'll find the right buyer for it. I believe you already have some already looking at it.
Yes, I
Better.
have a lot of people today.
But-
Okay.
Yes, you're in an excellent location for many. We do see a family that's actually interested in it. So
In the other house we went to buy, it's quite a very well taken care house and looks. I felt like a lot of love put into that house. It felt very good. It's
yes, correct.
a lot of fruit trees planted in
Yes.
there. You know, so do you see us moving there?
Well, I see a lot of good vibrations there. As for you moving there, that is up in the air. There's no yes or no there. That's up to you. So
Okay.
that's up to you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Okay, up next we have Logan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
About 2 days ago, I had a dream where I looked out my window and I saw a fairly large spacecraft. It was in the shape of a top hat and it got really, really close to landing. It had lights on the bottom. And, you know, if they want to, communicate with me more, I welcome them. I was mesmerized by the ship, it was pretty cool.
Mhm.
But were they just saying hi, or did they just want to show themselves to let them know that they're here? What were
There's
their intentions?
there's ideas there. There is a lot of information in that hat. So they wanted you to remember it too. So meaning that they're coming or they're there, but they're going to show up in different ways. Of course, they already have, but
Of course.
a physical energy will most likely get stronger with you. One of them will feel most likely Zeta. You might even feel the energy of a Zeta, like a Zeta hand or arm touching you possibly, or feeling it very close around. So realize also they can let you into their thoughts. They can let you into their mind patterns, and that is a telepathic connection. So not saying that's going to happen, but it can happen. So just to give you a heads up.
Should I look out for that? Because that sounds a bit extreme to me.
Live your life as you wish.
All right.
Looking around for aliens, yes, is cute and yes, a nice hobby, but you don't necessarily have to, because they will call out to you and you will look up. For some reason I want to look up for some reason.
Okay.
So just be yourself, do your thing. Not just even those things that we said about feeling their energies around. They're not going to, be a spook house for you or anything like that. So we're just giving you possibilities of what might happen.
All right. Thank you.
So blessings.
My second question is, are there any more messages for me?
You are transitioning. You do have friends that you'll bring enlightenment to. I believe you've already heard that. And that will continue to feel like a lot of feline energies that have not been tapped into. We see a lot from the Syrian felines you'll be tapping into over time that are old friends of yours. from other worlds. Some of these felines are very humanized. They look very humanistic. You wouldn't might even know that they are a feline being. So something that's too. I mean, they have feline hair. Their face looks very human, but their eyes are feline. Even their teeth are kind of feline-like, but their mouths are human. Give you some indication of that. So they like the hair, just like your humans do. Even the females have crazy hair too. Yeah. But blessings.
Thank you.
Interesting. Up next, we have Kingsley.
Greetings.
Yes.
Is there any messages for me? Is there any messages? Yeah.
You're crossing paths with new souls that bring enlightenment to you. You might run into some souls on your school grounds. Well, when your school season reopens, but even before then, you might run into reptilian energies. Those are humans that have a lot of reptilian vibrations. And you're going to feel more healing abilities within yourself. You're just going to be tapping into more of everything. At least people-wise.
Yeah.
That will continue.
Yeah,
you might see some people with cat ears.
Yeah, and I'm starting to advance myself more. Is it okay if I could connect to the Pleiadians and talk to them and stuff like that?
Yes. Yes, you're a star seed of theirs, as you can see. And this is part of your... Yes, telekinesis is fine, but you're opening up so many other areas that block many others. So follow your path. Yes. Let it flow.
Okay, blessings. Yeah, blessings.
Blessings.
James, you're up next.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hi guys. So do I have any feline connections lately?
From Agartha, yes. Some that are one that calls himself Simba, but he's similar to your lion movie. But yes, mostly cat people that are. I mean, there's actually a lion being in Agartha you connect to. We do connect to cat people in your Agartha also that are. They usually keep to themselves. They are very animalistic too. I mean, they look like humans, but they still act like cats. So that's something that you can visualize and connect to if you wish.
I see. Tell me what cities in the U.S. that are like most Arcturian.
Las Vegas, your Hong Kong, your Beijing. Ones that have a lot of lights. That doesn't mean they're always positive Arcturians, as you heard recently. But usually they are pretty positive. And yes, some Arcturians can be very headstrong and think they know everything. That's part of your ascension is to, yes, it's like similar to your humans on your planet where you give them, like your Bill Cosby, give them a lot of admiration. You find out there's a whole different story going on there. So that's going to the same thing happen to your alien beings. So, not to say that all of them are like that, but you put them on a high pedestal, you find out that you might want to rethink that. So there's always a positive and negative to everyone, of course. Blessings.
All right.
Okay. Up next, we have Colin.
Greetings, Elohim.
Greetings to you.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
I am wondering, my mind lately has felt very blank when I'm working with clients. I feel like I can't think of anything to say. And there's just not a lot of thinking going on in there. Good for meditation, but kind of weird otherwise. I'm wondering if there's any messages.
Yes. Now, this is up to you. We'll have to go back and forth a little bit on this because we have to talk to you for just a moment, though. But for you to kind of, get them to connect to themselves, like ask them questions, whatever comes to mind. Because it feels like you're going to dig more into their energy field, but you're helping them do it themselves. If that makes sense to you?
So I'm not coming up with a solution and saying a statement. I'm inviting them into the space.
Yes, but you will find a solution, though. I believe you will. It's just that part of it is your energy field, what you've been through, and yes, you're kind of taking it easy too. But I believe you're there to work with their guides even more in a different way than you have in the past. So we believe you'll be bringing them into conversation, but also find solutions. Some connections with some people might take a little bit longer than they have in the past, only because you're going into a different direction. Now, this won't last forever, though.
Okay.
This will clear out. It's just, yes, this week, this month. It has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I've noticed that even though I'm not thinking a lot, that the people I am working with are going into deeper kind of processes, whether it's in their body or kind of the meditative state.
Yes, because sometimes people just need a moment of silence, but you are there to assist them through their placement. Just not everything has to be said a lot through every session. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
You will make it. You will make it through this, though.
Possibly.
It'll get better.
Possibly. All right, I like those odds.
It will. You will open up. You're opening up yourself still too. So.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Yes.
And then I'm wondering if you and the collective there have any messages for me.
Well, yes, you're opening up another version of yourself. You're opening up to a new side of yourself. So you're healing from the past and you're going into a new paradigm. So in some ways, you're simplifying yourself, but also complicate your energies. Your connections are going to get a little bit more complicated because you're connected to more than you have in the past. So say like Elohim energies, Arcturian, Syrian, etc. energies through the angels are going to, it's kind of like you're connecting more to the library of energies.
Okay.
That would come more. You can also visualize a library to open up. It feels like also part of your crown chakra is kind of blocking you from your connections, from what I can see here. Okay. So I would dive into that. It has a lot to do with previous relationship energies there are blocking something there.
Yeah, I got the message the other day that my current partner is helping to open up the crown chakra.
Yes. So yes, you can ask spiritually for your partner to assist. Actually, just astrally. It doesn't have to be physically. Ask.
Yeah, I think she'd freak out if I asked her.
Yes, if I want to go so well, she might turn to a skeleton.
All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Thanks, Elohim. Bless you.
All right. Up next, we have Renee.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
I wanted to know how I can better connect to the trees.
How do you connect to them now?
Well, I don't use the same processes right now. I just look at them. I don't extend my energy like I do with living things. And with living things, I can it's more of a dynamic moving motion where I'll speak to them telepathically, read their energy bodies. With the trees, right now I'm just an observer I feel.
Yes. Well, now it's good to find. Now, some trees are very like people in some regard. They don't want to talk. So for you to be the instigator of conversation.
Okay.
Just whoever you feel like you're mentally talking to. And see what you get back. And it will, we don't have any guarantees of who's going to speak to you or not. Keep it open just in case somebody else wants to say something. It's like,
and
yes.
Are they going to feel like more older, ancient when I'm talking to them?
Sometimes.
Kind of getting there.
Sometimes it might be a young one that says hello and talks your ear off. Some angels talk to trees also. To let you know. So you'll connect to many different source energies, especially the way you connect. Well, you are technically a tree energy yourself. You probably feel some of
that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. My second question was, I I'm working on my last car repair that's vital, and so I've been making financial progress. But I feel like since I started that goal when I got my oil change, I've been getting attacked in astral. So I'm not sure if you can kind of read into that and see if that's the case or.
Well, you're making progress in your natural world. So some beings don't. Yeah, it's just kind of like a gang of beings that don't want you to progress. So they're just trying to block you from your direction. We believe you will be fine. It's just there's some beings that you healed in the past that went back to darkness from what we were seeing.
Oh,
I
I see.
Reptilian beings. Some are Archon.
Yeah, I definitely felt the Archon. I'm like, it feels like an Archon got pissed because it was like attack after attack after attack, but then they ran out of gas.
Yes,
so I was like, it sounds like Archon.
Yes, it is yes, you were like a medicine person, a shaman energy in the past, and you pulled them away from others in the past, and of course they have a vendetta against you. They have not quite learned to heal, let go of aggression. So very similar to your gangs on your planet, actually.
Okay.
So
wow.
Make peace with them. You want to hug them energy wise, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Well, you can ask for resolution to resolve it, whatever it is, and see what comes to mind. They might not talk.
Yeah, that's a better path to take because once I resolve it, then I learn and it doesn't karmically come back to me.
It won't come back to you no matter what. So, but part of you is just they're just trying to confuse you.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can now the way it works. You ask to heal the situation, and then it might take a couple of days from them to actually talk to you and tell you what's going on. So,
okay.
So blessings.
Okay, thank you. Blessings.
Greetings again. Up next is me.
Yes, greetings.
And thank you as always for your assistance.
Yes.
Thinking about my situation in this incarnation on this planet, in the physical, I don't really have much drama going on in my life. I don't involve myself with a lot of it. So I'm curious as to my origins with this planet, as to why I'm in this situation then at this moment.
Well, for various reasons, a lot of it, you're here to heal a lot of the Atlantean history with this Earth. The Atlanteans are basically going to come back as the grown-up to kind of tell the universe that they won't do it again. You're kind of, here to make peace with a lot of these beings, as you can probably feel.
Yeah, that's what I try to maintain wherever I'm at, my environment, keep it peaceful, just for my own mental stability,
Yes, think of yourself as a diplomat in a third world country where you're getting shot at all the time.
That's a nice picture.
That's exactly what you're in right now. You're in the Wild West, and you realize most humans they see it as normal, but you're like, this is not normal. This is far from it.
Yeah, it's funny what people get used to. Only when they get used to it.
Oh yes, there's the majority are just so easily pulled in because they want to feel like they're normal. They want to live the good life. The good life doesn't always offer goodness, as you can see. So trappings there.
All right, thank you for that confirmation. For my second question, so going to see if your collective has any messages for me at this moment for my mental, spiritual, physical well-being.
Yes, there is. Obviously, it has not come to time, but you are healing a lot of Anunnaki energies. A lot of them drew the line on the earth to take it over, and you said you're going to meet them again. Now, in the physical is a possibility of that. Astral, you have been connecting to them for a long time. Those are your Illuminati beings. So you're negotiating or talking to them as we speak. Actually, not all the time, but you do talk to them all, every day from what we are seeing. To just end the anarchy. And it is slowly happening. it is not happening as quickly. You don't end something like this very fast. But you feel like there's no real time frame, but you are connecting to more. It's like you're convincing a lot of darker beings that, you're part of the healing of the hostility, not to be hostile. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So more of that will come clear. There's a lot of Anunnaki blocking you from your connections. It's like, we're going to shut you down and see what happens if you go crazy or forget about us. They'd rather you forget. Go do something else. And you persist.
Yeah, I heard some comments in my head the other day when I was just kind of in my meditation, and it was like as if someone was making a comment out of something I was doing, but they weren't talking to me, they were talking to somebody else. But I overheard them saying, some observation about me. So it was kind of weird, as if someone was watching me, taking notes on my progress or whatever.
Exactly. Because the idea for you and others, this environment is not very friendly to those like yourself. So it's like, they'll beat everyone down, but if you keep going through the minefield, eventually you'll come out on the other side unscathed. That's what's going on with everyone here.
That's what a lot of my astral is themed with.
Yes, it is a minefield third world planet, as you can see.
At least what I remember. All right. Well, thank you very much.
More will come clear. Just it will definitely.
Okay.
Yes, it might bring anger. That's why it has not showed itself yet.
Yeah, it's good to just get it over with and release it.
You're on your way.
All right. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings. Much love. Up next, 1 second. Let me get the queue back up. We have Daria.
Greetings, Daria.
Hello there, Elohim.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings. Do you have any messages for me from you?
Yes, there's always going to be cryptic energies around you, as you probably know. You are putting, the dots together for a reality for other humans to realize, for the third dimension to see what's going on. You put ideas out there through media, through movies. I think you already know that.
Yes.
So, in your lifestyle, I'm telling you something you already know, but give you confirmation. In your lifestyle today, social life will improve. We see around your next week. Been more confirmation that you're on the right track. You're kind of getting indications little by little, but no real activity. A little bit. Activity is what you're looking for, and activity you will get. But obviously not going into full details, but what you're looking for will appear to you in the physical eventually. They're not saying soon, they're saying eventually.
Cool.
Yes.
That is cryptic, and I will decipher it as I usually do.
Yes.
Which means I have to live it.
Yes, pretty much, yes, in the fast lane, yes.
And I love it. That's what we are here for. And it would be nice to know any funny pockets with Elohims.
Well, Elohim can look something like the Smurfs.
Yeah.
And also something can look like the Gremlins.
Cool.
So we have different sides of ourselves. Basically, you show people what you want to experience. Even a little Smurfs can turn into like a creature like being. Sometimes the nice and fuzzy ones aren't so friendly, as many of you know.
I connect to an astral story you were talking about now, like
yes,
it has happened somewhere.
Yes,
actually, yeah.
There's more, but we can't go into details.
And Gargamel, it
yes,
is a bad
right.
Archon. Gargamel
yes.
is a bad
yes.
Archon. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your Archon energies, your a lot of them are involved with dinosaur creation and for dragon creation, as you know. And some of them took dragons a little bit too seriously. That's why you have the purple dinosaur. That's why you have the purple dinosaur. They needed to chill out.
In pajamas. Cool.
Yes, exactly. They really needed to cool those heels down because it was really getting. It was really dragons can get really heavy, as you could probably see.
Yeah. Tell everybody to stop being so serious and
Exactly.
get out there.
Dragons could be the most serious of all of them. That's why you have like dog.
Really?
Yes, they can be. Not all of them. So that's why you have like dog dragons, dog flying dogs. They kind of chill things out.
Oh, they're like in the never-ending story, dragon,
Exactly.
dog, dragon. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. That is a Andromeda story, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Well,
So,
that's
yes.
cool chatting with you.
Yes.
I hope to do that soon. So,
Yes. Take
or
energies.
another time.
Yes.
And have an awesome astral
Yes.
something.
Up last for this evening, we have Omran's questions, and he asked me to read them for him. So I'll do that real quickly. His first one, he asked, any messages from my guides, God, or higher self?
Yes, manifesting has not been as you'd like it to be. It will improve. He's going to find new avenues of income. Time and date is not clear, though, but just continue on his route of looking for something better. I believe he's looking for something, just a better lifestyle in that direction. But yes, his connection to Elohim and angels of magic will continue to be surrounding him. He is basically a manifestation of genie energies. Some are friendly, some are not. He's healing a lot of demonic beings, as he knows. That will continue on. Yes, McDonald's plays a big role because they have a lot of demons there. Demonic food, you can say. And people will see that eventually.
And for his second question, he says, a few nights ago, I had a dream where I was on a dirty road covered by blood and vomit. Anyone who walked this path threw up blood and vomit. I walked the path to move on to my destination on a stairway, but there was then another path which led to an insectoid giant, which felt somehow like Satan. Only women were serving it and cleaning his mess while it interacted with others. Many people went to him for help. I wanted to see him, but then didn't trust its energy and moved back onto my original destination. Any messages on this for me?
Yes, you're healing lower astral. You're healing those that are being manipulated by the giant insectoid beings that are going through human DNA, keeping humans on this pattern. It's, because you walk on that path, but you walk it differently from I believe that's what you were saying, without having any difficulties. But that path where people are throwing up is really those that are looking for truth and not really finding it within themselves, not really ready to see the full picture. So they go back into, the everyday life. So as you can see, you're outside of their everyday life and continue on. Many are just terrified of it psychically. So,
okay, thanks again. That was it for this evening. Thank you for coming in and providing your help with our questions. Bendition and blessings to you. Much love.
Yes, light codes to you all. You are transitioning into the higher dimension energies. Yes, they don't make it easy, as you can see. We will learn more about yourself, the library of each other. Just live your life, yes, as you feel fit. And knowledge will come to. It's like you don't have to follow anybody's path, just your own. Just your own idea. You can get ideas from others, but it's for you to finish the path or clear the path. That's what matters. It's like the earth is like a desert technically. And you're going through it, and eventually you'll find what you're looking for. Eventually. That's right. All right, thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. I saw the Zetas after they left, so they're assisting. Very much love everyone, and have a great weekend. And happy 4th of July. We'll be here on 4th of July, too, if anybody will be here. So I'll be here. So, all right, take care.